So for my presentation, I have an audience of my fiance, Jalen, and my daughter, Casey, and a little doggy back there, Taz. And he's gonna record as I present. So I chose the book Stumbling on Happiness, and that's by Dan Gilbert. And in the beginning of his book, he starts it off with saying, what would you do if you only had 10 minutes to live? And at first I was wondering, why would you start off a book like that other than just having a hook for the audience to read more? But reading his book, I realized that there's definitely more to it. And the things that we as humans are capable of doing have a great contribution to that, to why he asked that question. And that goes to saying, quote by him, what makes humans different from every other animals that we think about the future? So when it comes to humans, we have the capabilities of thinking about and predicting our future. Measuring happiness, no one knows what it feels like to others. However, everything we as humans do are actions based primarily on what we hope, plan, or desire to see or be in our future. However, there are things that intervene, and those go to our biases towards experiences and actions that occur that may have a contribution to our happiness and what we would like to see in the future. And those are daydreams or dreaming, experiences, and even wealth. And there are also some biological correspondence to why this may be as well. So when it comes to predicting our happiness, we have daydreams. And daydreams literally are basically something that we as humans do that brings us joy. We daydream about things that make us happy, things we desire to see, things that are occurring that we want to happen. However, with daydreams, they are limited towards our present and what we have already experienced at the very given second what's occurring, not towards what could possibly happen in the future or what may happen. And that just goes to show that we're not psychic. That contributes to experiences as well. They're unobservable. So something that I experience, you may have not experienced, but you can't tell if I experienced it or not. With that being said, our experiences shape what we find ethical and what we find that may bring us great happiness in the future as well. So things that may make me happy may not make you happy, or things that I have experienced that brings me happiness may or may not bring you happiness, because we all are different and experiences are unobservable and our feelings towards them are unpredictable as well. With that being said, it goes on to wealth and limitations with wealth. A person that experienced poverty may find better and greater happiness if they are now in middle class. Whereas there's limitations to this, because a person who has great wealth or financial stability may have the same things that someone else has, but more, and they will still have like the same amount of happiness. It doesn't change. There, I believe that his main emphasis there was the need. Also with perspective and views, what's there and what is not there. So we as humans tend to predict in future based on things that we see and experience and things that are in front of our face, that in otherwise we focus and emphasize on the best and the greater aspects of things, or the bad that is present, whereas instead of emphasizing on things that are not there. A biological contribution towards our future happiness is our frontal lobe. Frontal lobe, a part of our brain, which allows us to future think or plan and contributes to our anxiety as well. Overall, the book by Dan Gilbert, main concept was, it's hard to predict future happiness as human beings, and it's hard to predict future happiness based on experiences, based on daydreams, wealth, views, and so much more. And that concludes it.